My gals, gays, and theys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Spooky Susie Sparkle, and you can call me Susie. Today we are just going to have some fun and experimentation. This is my first episode of Beauty on a Budget. A lot of beauty YouTubers have done this kind of thing, and I wanted to throw in my opinions of things like this. Today we are going to be doing a full face, well, almost full face of beauty essentials. So what is beauty essentials? What brand is beauty essentials? I have seen beauty essentials, I believe, in Five Below, but I got all of these items that are in front of me from PopShelf. Now, PopShelf started showing up around 2020. This is a US store that is essentially an upgraded version of Dollar General. It is owned by the Dollar General Corporation, and it is basically if like Dollar General and Five Below had a baby. But they had a whole wall of beauty essentials. That is the brand. It's called BE. They also had Believe Beauty, which is the Dollar General brand. Like their actual beauty brand is called Believe Beauty. If you want to see me do a full beat using Believe Beauty, I will gladly do it. I've actually used a couple of their things in the past and actually enjoyed them. So let me know if you want to see that. We have here almost a full face of products from them. All of these products cost $1. So when you walk in, there is a big wall of the Beauty Essentials brand, from everything from a priming starter to a setting powder, BB cream, like literally everything you can think of for a look is on this wall, and everything is $1 a piece. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 items here, I believe. The first item from my haul that we're going to be trying is the spray. Now, once you've opened the bottle, all it says, it's just a clear plastic bottle that says BE Beauty Essentials. BE Beauty Essentials. And this is the Prep and Prime Spray. It literally looks like water, but I can see bubbles. Let's see what the spritz looks like. Make sure none of my dogs are like right under it in case it's crazy. Oh. I don't really smell anything. This might be just water in a bottle. I'm not kidding you. Now, yeah, it smells like it's just water in a bottle. Now, I am fully aware that all these products cost $1. I am fully aware that I am not in high expectations of any of this stuff being the greatest thing I've ever tried. There's no alcohol smell, which is good, because alcohol priming sprays, anything with alcohol in it for prep for your skin is pointless. Alcohol dries your skin. But I mean, I sprayed water on my face. That's all I did. I sprayed water on my face. I'm going to let this dry down and we will get started with the BB cream. So now that that is dry, except a little bit on my forehead, honestly, I mean, it did absolutely nothing. It did absolutely nothing. I didn't really expect it to be the best primer in the world, but we're just going to keep going forward. You know, if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. And that's how it's going to be. So let's go in with their BB cream. Now, I don't remember, but I don't think they had any like full coverage matte or silky finish foundations. Believe Beauty does, but this Beauty Essentials did not. All they had was the BB cream, and they only had it when I went there in 4 shades. So I got the one called Lite, because, you know, pale bitch. When you need just a little bit of coverage, blend on this lightly tinted BB cream for the perfect finishing touch. So let's do that. We're going to see how light the actual light is. For all I know, it's going to be straight up white base clown makeup. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. There's some pigment there, but that looks a lot darker than light. Okay, I'm not completely mad about this. This is not my shade. As you can see, like once I started doing my neck and my shoulders and things, like it's definitely not my shade. I'm more of a fair rather than a light. It basically just makes it look like I have a little bit of a tan to my skin. I'm not completely mad at that. I can work with that. It did have a little bit more coverage than I would expect a BB cream to have. Unfortunately, I did not find a concealer in my shade, a contour or bronzer in my shade, or a translucent setting powder, or even a natural setting powder in this collection of stuff. So I'm still going to stick with store purchased, affordable drugstore brands today though. So we are going to go with the Mega Last Incognito Concealer from Wetnwild. We're also going to go into a Sheglam liquid bronzer. I use it for contouring rather than bronzer. So we're going to go in with that. And then the classic that everyone loves, the classic Airspun powder. Next up is the blush. Now, this comes in a simple plastic component. It says BE on the front, and it just flips up like this. And here is the shade that I chose. Looking at it closer, outside of the packaging and everything, this has quite a bit of a shine to it. Yeah, that is a very highlightery blush combo. Let's just get this LaRousse brush I like to use for blush and see. Not a lot of fallout. Doing a pretty decent job of coating. Ooh, this is going to be interesting, folks. Let's see. This is going to be very shiny. Oh, it's quite shiny. Oh my word. Hey, the more I applied it, the more I really liked it. I do love glowy things. I'm just not used to having a glowy blush. But once I worked it in, evened it out, buffed it out some, I actually really like it. Like, it's not bad. It does leave a soft glow onto the skin. Here we have this colorful little quad, and there she is. And when it's just like with the blush, you just pop it open. And unfortunately, these are all shimmers. I don't know if you can see that. I could have swore I bought a quad that didn't have shimmers in it. But let's feel these. They are definitely shimmers. Damn it. Yeah, those are very shimmery. The pink did not swatch well even on my finger. The blues actually look really pretty. The purple's not too bad either. So yeah, so that is the bold quad. And then I also got a liquid shadow in the shade Spunky. And it is a purpley situation here. And it's in a bottle with, oh, an actually really nice tip, if you all can see that. Not bad at all. Ooh, I don't really know, y'all. I may have to dip into another palette to be able to make some sort of cohesive look out of this because it's all shimmers. Okay, so I went through some of my newer palettes that I have sitting in front of me. We are going to go into the Boombox palette from Melody Love Cosmetics, and it has some really nice purples here that I'm going to use to complement the purple in this because I want to test this out. Maybe even the pink too. And I want to test out this purple liner as well. So I think these purples, this purple row will complement that well enough to where we can get some sort of test. We are actually going to start out with Purple Haze right here, which is dedicated to, of course, Purple Haze from Jimi Hendrix. And let me get that on both eyes and we'll go from there. And I'm back. Obviously, the Boombox palette, a million was. It works beautifully. I used shade Purple Haze and Sour Grapes, these two purples right here, to create a nice starter base. And so now let's get to the scary stuff. So we are going to go into this little pinky shade here just to lay down some sort of shimmer on the lid. I'm not fully doing like a full cut crease moment. So this, maybe I should use the purple because the pink does not have a lot of pigment. Yeah, we're going to do the purple because the purple seems to have a little bit better of a shift to it. And we're just going to go in with our fingers right onto the lid. That's not too bad. It is definitely a true shimmer, but it is a very subtle shimmer. But, once again, we get what we pay for. It's $1 for a little shimmer quad. If you are really pinching and you need an affordable quad, then it's $1. I mean, come on. Let's finish this other eye, and then we are going to go into this liquid shadow eyeliner thing for a little bit more sparkle, a little bit more punch. Okay, I needed some more sparkle. This was not giving me the shimmer that I deserved on my eyes, so I went ahead and used Bubblegum, which is the shimmer from the Boombox palette by Melody Love Cosmetics, and topped it over that shimmer that I used from Beauty Essentials, and now it's perfect. Now it's perfect. So we are going to go into this liquid eyeshadow, and it's a liner. I even showed you the component in the beginning of the video when I was showing you stuff. It is definitely a liner. And so here we go. Here's the liner. It's sort of a light purple liner. So we're going to see how well this does. Okay, I'm not completely mad at this. It does give it sort of a holographic shine moment, being over that dark purple. When you look straight on, you're like, well, she's not wearing any liner. And then you go, ooh. Okay, so next up we are going to use the highlighter. This is in shade Pearl, and I'm going to put it, hopefully it'll work really well on my inner corner. Here it is. It actually is really pretty. I may put it, in the regular places for a little extra oomph and sparkle. So let's dip into it. Oh, that was a top coat. Hold on. That was most definitely a top coat, because what the fuck? Now it looks gold. I mean, we get what we pay for, but let's grab my Wet n Wild setting spray, my Care Bear setting spray. I really don't like that there was a top coat, but, once again, it's $1. So let's just grab this brush here, spray it with this, and just, oh my goodness. I swear it's getting darker. Oh, this is very gold, you all. Pray for me, because this is about to take a turn. We're going to put this on very lightly. And I'm talking about my face is... Okay, there we go. but I'm going to be very, very light with this and blend it out as much as I can. Okay, we are almost to the finish line. I have finished up the eyeshadow. I ended up going into my Revenge of the 80s palette from Creature Cosmetics and using the Cemetery shade for the inner corner. And I also went with my Holograve Cosmetics Spellcaster liner. This is their gold one, and I wanted something on my eyes to complement the gold highlight, so I popped that into my waterline. We have 2 more items from Beauty Essentials to use. We have the volumizing mascara, and they did not have black for some reason. They had brown though, and brown, you know, I don't have a lot of brown mascaras. I think I only have one from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, his Fuck Proof mascara. So this is in brown. It's just a regular mascara. So we are going, it says volumizing, so, you know, we'll see about that. So let's just, now I am not what you call like a mascara snob or anything like that. Like, I was blessed with fairly decent already existing lashes. They're not the longest, they're not the shortest, but you know, they also are white blonde. So I usually do prefer some sort of mascara for sure. I mean, and this is a sort of a light brown. It's not like a dark brown or anything like that. And I think everyone should own some sort of brown mascara in their collection. Just to, you know, just to switch it up. Black, brown. I'm not that big a fan of a bunch of different colors of mascara. Maybe for my lower lashes, but I don't want to buy a whole thing of mascara just to put something on my lower lashes. But this is nice. Like, it's not like phenomenal or anything. It's not like creating eyelashes or doing anything magic. But, you know, a quick $1 mascara that you can, you know, keep with you, or when you want a quick brown mascara, like, that's not bad. The last thing we're going to be using is the Lip Plumper in Strong. And it is sort of a sparkly peach pinky look. So I don't know how well it's going to go with this purple glowy look that we've created with hints of gold. I'm not expecting next level plumping and pigment, so it may work. I mean, it definitely doesn't really go with this look, but, you know, it is what it is. So I'm going to grab a nudish lip liner. We got our Mannequin liner from Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and we're just going to line the lips, and then we are going to test out this plumper. Okay. See if there's a scent. Sort of a peppermint scent. So what they've probably done for the plumping effect in this, they have probably put some sort of peppermint oil in it to create a tingly plumping, quote unquote plumping effect. I am feeling a little tingling. That second pump was a little bit better for the application. It's giving me like a soft pinky nude glow. Like I said, I am feeling a slight tingle. So there are, I would assume, probably peppermint extract in here. I don't really like plumpers, to be honest. And when I bought this, I did not realize it was a plumping gloss. I just thought it said gloss. So, surprise! Here is the final look. So I'm actually really happy with the way it turned out. But I honestly think that my other products that I used to help them along in the process kind of fixed problems. So let's go over everything that I tried on today, whether I would purchase it again or keep it in my collection, and what are my final thoughts on beauty essentials. The primer is literally water in a bottle, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty this out. I'm going to pour it out, and I'm going to refill it with, you know, something that I can actually use. So that's definitely a no. Surprisingly, the BB cream, oh, I approve. It held up very nicely. It worked with other things. Now, granted, it is a shade darker than my normal shade. I am more of a fair. This is in light, probably like a light neutral. It does, you know, because it is the wrong shade, it makes it look like I have a little bit of a tan. So, in the winter, this actually might be pretty good for me. Maybe not in the summer necessarily, but in the winter, this actually might look pretty good, maybe even in the spring. So I'm actually going to keep this around. The coverage was a little bit better than I thought it would be. It melted very nicely into my skin. I was very pleasantly surprised with this BB cream. So yeah, it's staying. Next, let's go over the Shimmer Quad. I really hate that I did not get my hands on any mattes so that I could try them out. And I was only really able to use these two shimmers kind of mixed together. And even then, they did not perform. I had to grab other palettes from indie brands that I love to finish this look. So yeah, it's a no. I mean, yeah, it's $1. You get what you pay for. But I've had cheap drugstore makeup perform much better than this. So that's a no. The next one is the blush. Surprisingly, I'm actually going to keep this blush. It is more of a blush lighter, so it's like a blush highlighter mixture. It's like a duo. It's very shiny. Now, I do have actual highlighter on too, but when I first put this on, it is quite a glowy formula. So it's right here. My other fingers are kind of dirty. So yeah, I don't have a lot of these in my collection, and it performed quite nicely. So I'm actually going to keep this. The highlighter, the actual highlighter, very deceiving. It showed up quite silver in the package, even once you first opened it. But as soon as you dipped a brush or a finger into this package, it went straight up gold. Like you can even see the top spray at the very edges where I rubbed it all off. So I ended up having to go with a gold highlighter look. I have plenty of gold highlighters that work much better than this one. So this is probably going in the trash. The last two items, the mascara. I mean, it's a brown mascara. I prefer to use, if I'm going to use a brown mascara, I will use my Jeffree Star F-Proof mascara, or I have a really good Maybelline one that I like to use. So this one, it didn't really volumize. It didn't really do anything but make my lashes go from blonde to brown. So it's a no. And lastly, the surprising winner is the liquid eyeliner. It does leave like a really nice look with a nice like glow line. I mean, I really enjoyed it. It got lost a little bit under the dramatic lashes. If you want a simple little pop or a quick little shimmer liner moment, grab one of these. I mean, the purple one was nice. I think they had a couple of other ones, like a silvery one, a gold one. I just grabbed purple because it's my favorite color. But yeah, so I'm actually gonna keep this. And if I don't keep it, I'm not gonna throw it away. I'm gonna give it to a friend. So I think it'll get use. Thank you so much for joining me today on our little beauty bargain adventure. If you enjoy videos like this and you'd like me to show you other full faces of drugstore or extremely cheap makeup, please let me know, and I would love to make a video about it. Just let me know in the comments. And big shout out to Melody Love Cosmetics and Creature Cosmetics for kind of saving this eye look, because whew, that little eyeshadow quad was rough. Make sure that you like this video, hit that subscribe button, and slam that notification bell so you will always be informed every time that I upload a new video. Till next time, be safe.